Hello friends, JBM everyone. Good evening to all. Friends, today I came before you for the talk about the sanitation workers issue. Friends, from the Kodad constituency of the Suryapet district, there from the sanitation workers staged the protest over the pending of their salary. Friends, from the Kodada of the Suryapet district, who are the sanitation workers, they were took the protest in front of the municipality office over their pending salaries and wages past the 2 months. Friends, actually, who are the sanitation workers? They continuously they are doing their duty without any receiving of the any rest. Even they are giving the service to the people and public, the entire the society. Friends, the past 2 months means how they could survive, how they could support their family, how they could give the feed to their family. Lack of the sanction of the salary, without salary, how they could. Once you thought, that's why they were took the protest, and they were urged to the government of Telangana should be released, should be credit, which was the pending salary of the sanitation workers. Without salary, without wages, how we could, like that they were urged to the Telangana government. And friends, actually, right now what is the condition going on? The harsh heat going on, the scorching heat going on. One side is a scorching heat going on. The daily day to day, the 48, 49 temperature recording, and the temperature number is day to day continuing and rising. In the one hand, the scorching heat, harsh heat going on. On other hand, the unseasonal rain affecting to the people and public. Even they are facing those problems. Even they are they are giving the service to the public. That's why government, what the government has to do, the government had to credit their salary, won't pending. Friends, once you thought the lack of the salary, how they could. It's really, I am very sad. That's why I am first of all expressing my regret over their situation, over their condition, over their problem, who are the sanitation workers. And friends, one member from the sanitation worker, the M. Mutyalu, he was responded, and he was urged to the government of Telangana should be released and should be implement. He demanded the implementation of the minimum salary and the duty wages, for the security of the sanitation workers. Such like he is urged, and he was demanded to the government of Telangana for the pending of their salary. And he was Mutyali, he warned to the government of Telangana, might the government failed to credit the respond immediately and released the pending salaries, we would intensify that issue, and we would take the protest, we would stage the protest across the Telangana. Like that he was warned to the who are the concerned officials and authorities. And friends, the they are also the sanitation workers also, one thing, their work, actually their work is a very hard work. The many members they are cleaning the which are the drainages, and they are collecting the which are the garbages from the houses, house to house they are visiting, and they are collecting the which we are fall in the garbages. That one is a very hard work. All are know, but who are the sanitation workers, they only depend on their wages, and they are only depend on their salaries. They have not another work. That's why government should be released, won't give the troublesome them, and should be credit their salary which was the past 2 months pending salary. This is my request, and my message to the government of Telangana, and who are the concerned officials and authorities from the Kodada. Friends, really we have to give the support to them, especially the municipality workers and who are the sanitation workers. They are doing the hard work. That's why we have to give to them hands, and we have to give the support to them. That's why government should be immediately respond, and immediately credit their salary, immediately release their salary. Otherwise the who are the sanitation workers, they would take the stage protest across the Telangana, that the before the only one constituency we can handle. Across the Telangana means 119 constituency, and all the municipal area, the all are will become what is the intensify, what is the condition after. Once you think and immediately release their salary, should be support them. This is my request, and my demand to the government of Telangana, and who are the concerned officials. And I am giving the support to them up to clear of their problem. I support to them, with stand with them, and all are should be respond, and whenever wherever any issues will rise, would rise, should be respond, and should be give the support to them, especially farmers and sanitation workers. Farmers also nowadays they are facing the more problem. One side the scorching heat, and in the scorching heat they are cultivated, and they were harvested their paddy, and after then they stolen at the IKP center. After then the who are the buyers, and they hadn't buy, and the government hadn't buy their grains, which is the paddy grains. The last yesterday, the 2 days before, which was the rain was came, that rain was